to keep.
All right, if you're watching this now, welcome to part 3 of the series, also known as part 1 of the series, because we don't have our save file, so we're starting over. It turns out that servers are a little more complicated than expected, and the save is gone. Also,
But
Colonel and
again.
Bird are not here this week because they're not feeling good. But we already skipped last week because me and Illusory were both gone, so we're gonna try to do it this week with partial cast and starting over. Good luck, have fun, everybody.
There's tons of wood over here.
We're gonna be over here trying to make our way to the Stone Age, and off in the distance, Marty will already be Imperial in Age of Empires terms.
No, I am tied to wherever the hub is, so we got to get that hub online first.
Oh, I'm being attacked.
Where do we want to hub?
Oh, I'm attacked. Okay.
Good question, me.
Let's get this
Answered
weapon in my hands.
by Pressing a button to...
I got some pro hog fighting skills on lockdown here.
It's very rude how the game spawns you without a weapon in your hand, even though you have it.
Yes.
So you remember to equip it right after the first thing starts attacking you. It's very frustrating.
How come it's not letting me... Why is it not letting me scan?
V?
Yeah.
Works for me.
That's what I'm pressing.
Are you holding it?
Interesting. Oh, no. Okay, that's probably why.
Because you have to hold it to select something
Yeah.
to scan, otherwise you don't have a thing to scan for. We're back! What exciting new location will we build a base on this time?
My favorite part, the base building.
I really want to get to the point where we unlock coal. I need to escape the early game.
I was spending the time before stream thinking, all right, I'm gonna find a place to build coal, and as soon as we got the research done, I'm gonna have this shit up and running, so we're not touching biomass ever again.
I found a broken spaceship, so a couple of early game parts here really quickly. So cable, copper.
Okay, but we mostly just need to find where we're gonna make our iron mines to get things started.
Pod.
Or else.
Needs 21 rotor. Okay, can I put a marking on the map? And if so, how?
Yeah, oh well, I don't think we
We
have
have no
maps
map yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't have a map yet. Shit.
It's
Okay.
weird to me that you can add markings to your map. I thought that was the whole point of beacons.
There's a bunch of coal.
Oh my god.
Not coal, my god. I wish coal. No, there's
I'm getting
bunch
a lot
of
of iron pings to the west.
That's what I am running towards right now. There is a literal iron smorgasbord.
Yeah. Yep. So our hub's gonna be around here.
But we are also in the middle of the desert.
That's all good.
We picked the
We'll make it
desert.
work.
Yeah.
It's not like the Dune desert. It's this desert.
It's not like the Dune desert.
Yeah, the orange one.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is where my little side outpost was built last game.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna get killed by bees.
Oh god, there's bees here? Fuck.
I mean, there's fewer bees now.
Okay, well,
That means there should be a pretty big amount of copper right over here too. And a limestone back behind that hill.
We should have a
Yeah,
lot
we
of
could do
resources around here.
okay. Then I.
The only
am
problem
going
is they're like normal. Yeah, these aren't pures, but that's totally fine.
Yeah, it's just to get things started.
We can build. Okay, yeah.
Oop.
All
Hope my
let
game's not
me-
hanging up here.
Let's see, where is?
Don't you hang up on me.
Yeah, my game might have crashed.
Who do you
It
think
hasn't
you
crashed
are?
at all in my solo play, so.
The powerful. Where is the hub? Okay, there we go. The hub. There you are, hub.
Audio came
Are you
back.
near your microphone, Andrew?
Oh yeah, I am. I'm just mumbling. Sorry about that. I was like trying to figure out how to quickly get through here as fast as possible. All right.
You never internalize the projecting Let's Player thought process voice. you always revert to like quietly mumbling to yourself.
It is like a bad habit. I think it's just like a life lesson that overrides the presentation lesson that I should have.
Like you have some instinctual level, you're like, I need to think out loud, but I'm gonna do it as quietly as possible.
Yeah, like I'm trying not to be rude. I think it's more of the idea that I'm used to doing it more in movies is why I'm probably naturally not being loud because I'm used to sitting there being like, oh, okay, I get it. I know what we're doing. All right.
Do you talk during movies?
Like very quietly, like again, not even loud enough to be heard, which obviously you can't pick me up with a microphone in my mouth. That's how like quiet I'm constantly being.
Like you're trying to hide a burp.
Yeah, essentially. But it's like I can't focus unless I don't know how to explain it. Like unless I get it out, I can't focus. So I have to like just get rid of the thought verbally, and then my brain goes like, okay, I'm done with that. I said my piece. Like I don't know how to explain it otherwise.
Yeah, damn, because I died in a hard crash, I lost all of my stuff. So, no
Well,
way to fight.
Okay.
That's fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. No way to fight animals for me.
This game's just always like this.
All the wood I picked up is gone, but
where did you crash at? Like when you hard crash, your body doesn't even.
let me take a look. It was over here. I gotta be careful because I don't have. Wait, no, there might be stuff. Yeah, no, my body's over there. Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah, you look very dead, so I think you should be. Watch out, they're bees.
Yeah. I was trying to get my weapon back quickly, but.
Oh, the bees. All right. What do we need? We need to build a space elevator right now.
Anyone want to kill these bees for me so I can get my weapon back?
Yeah, let me drop all these miners that I have in my hand, and then I'm gonna come over there and handle the bees.
Thank you.
All right.
Not the bees.
I don't have illusory on my radar, so
Yeah, he's not on mine either.
Interesting. That's fun.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can't see
I like
illusory on my
that.
map.
Shut
You
up!
see
I
my
don't
corpse
know
by
the
the bee-
breaking news.
It looks like I died to the bees.
I think my client just crashed approaching that spot. Yeah.
Fuck.
This game's
Approaching
becoming
I
a
went running
struggle.
to where his body was, and my client crashed.
Yeah, I was sprinting too in this
Well,
area.
hopefully you
and-
don't also die.
Oh, I revived the player and he's sliding across the ground.
He's sliding away. Come back.
Sliding away. He's sitting on the.
Come back.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I don't get my items back.
What?
I like woke him up and he like was in a sitting position, sliding on his ass across the desert, off into the void. He went,
Okay, hold on a second.
I think whenever
Manage players.
the game crashes, that's just Russian roulette. You just lose everything.
Oh, I got my equipment.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think it's
Oh
always the
wow,
first.
my HP is so low.
Really?
What were you doing when you died?
I was
Dying.
full HP, running over to where the bees were that we were trying to help with.
Man, we don't get the. It takes a while to get the recipe right for your weapon.
No, we
Yeah.
can. I think we can make it right
no.
away from the equipment workshop.
That's
Okay.
true. Yes, from the equipment workshop. Okay, so I have two
I've made a
iron,
few more
2 copper
workbenches.
miners. Thank you.
We now don't have to fight over the one that's in the base.
The one. Okay, yeah.
equipment
So
workshop.
I have miners going on for all 2 of the items around here, so we should be good on that pretty soon. What do we need first?
And here is an equipment workshop.
Oh, there we go. And it has a Xeno Zapper for 2 reinforced iron, 15 cables, and 50 wire. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little while to get to that.
You said 2 reinforced iron.
Yeah.
Working on that.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab some limestone so that we can have cement, so we can get maps as soon as possible, preferably now. Maybe I should eat some nuts. Please don't hit me.
Check out these Dwiller robots. Is there a reason to spread drillers out on separate deposits?
Not really.
No, not really, I guess.
Yeah, because you put multiple on the same.
I think I keep them on that because don't you need one to create a
The miner,
mining?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so you can
so-
just that kind of helps set that up then. Yeah.
Yeah,
It makes
you
an
can pick it
intuitive
up.
kind of sense.
You know me, always intuitive. Oh my god, there's a lot of limestone. But it's pure. Okay, that's good. I like the sound of that. Lot of good limestone. 200.
Some good limestone died that day.
Not a crack on them.
Nope.
Are there such things as pure rocks? What is what is a high grade rock?
I mean, pure just means it lacks impurities, like the chemical compound or basic structure that we have defined as being that kind of mineral, and then there's nothing else.
That's kind of impressive. Like nothing else has somehow breached its
Yeah, well, I don't think pure.
but-
I don't think pure is that common in nature. It's more likely to be created. But I don't
I
know.
was gonna say, is this like a lab grown term?
I'm not the lord of all geology. There's a lot of stuff to pretend
There's
to
a lot
know.
of lords. It's not one individual.
I just mean like it's a lot. It's even when I study
You're
something,
seven.
I never think that I know it. You know.
Oh yeah, I know, I get that feeling all the time with computers where someone's like, I'm gonna ask you a question. Don't ask me. I don't know anything.
Yeah. Just don't ask me. I can ask you how I can tell you how something that I know how it works. I can't.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm instantly making a huge mistake the moment I ever try to make a definitive statement about like how something just is collectively, like the state of the world. Like it's a bit of a leap to be like, oh yes, this is my statistical analysis on how common pure minerals are in nature, having never checked.
I'm gonna say 40%.
But for example, impurities are why you'll have minerals that are called the same mineral that are different colors, because the chemical impurities and inclusions are causing those colors to begin with. The ones that lead to the deviations, like rose quartz.
Okay, I mean that makes sense. This crafting bench is occupied.
Gasp! That's why I made more.
They're all over the place.
Yeah,
There's
I
enough
made-
for each of us.
I made them all just for you.
Yeah, but now I
Yeah.
have to do
Now we need
stuff.
Now we need some man. Yeah. No, Halo.
Did you get a Xeno Zapper yet, Illusory?
Not yet.
I got you covered.
Oh, do you need
So,
one?
Ooh, thank you. Yes, that
A
would be
miner
awesome.
requires concrete and a portable miner. Let's see.
Yeah. So just
Did we
grab one of
find-
the portable miners.
Did we find a... Are we mining limestone at the moment?
Yeah, I found
We're
it.
not automatically mining it, but there is pure limestone over in the south. I don't know where you are. Southeast?
Look at the closest
I
ones
put
to
the
the
Zapper
west.
in the storage
Or
box
west.
as the hub, or the hub.
I'll just
Hello?
go make a portable miner and go jam it in there.
Can you not auto make biomass?
You can
You
make
have to
biomass in a constructor.
in this constructor.
Oh, but not through the crafting bench.
Yeah, you can. It's at the bottom.
Yeah. I have 3,000 biomass worth of wood in my inventory.
Why did it's not letting me auto do it? Okay.
Hit
Maybe it
spacebar.
hates me. That's why I'm hitting.
Tap the spacebar.
Tap the space bar.
I'm
Tap the
tapping.
space bar.
Well, I can't afford that anymore. Yeah, I'm tapping it and it doesn't do it. It hates me. Shit. I'm leaving, coming back.
He's hacking and whacking and tapping.
Still doesn't work. What the?
I'm going
Spacebar
to
works though, right?
try and
Yeah,
find a
spacebar.
party.
Okay, that's weird. I tried another.
Doggy.
I tried it another time and it worked. So I had to disconnect, or I had to leave the crafting bench twice, and then it got scared. It's like, oh no, he's leaving forever.
Don't let him escape.
You had to unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah, I do that for all my crafting benches.
There is already a miner here. Well, now there's 3 miners here. I'm crazy.
Kind of busy.
We're trying to get the limestone.
Why? What are you, a thief?
We can't. Well, it's not. It's in our top corner. Get the limestone.
Hey, Marty, do you have that zapper?
It's in the storage box at the hub.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
And then after this, I will have probably enough wire, I think. I think this will be enough wire to get us the next upgrade.
The next upgrade.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
right now we need concrete, which is why I'm
we need
nabbing it all up.
which I think I have 124 to donate to the cause right now. Here you go.
I just nabbed up a bunch of limestone.
Good.
Here's another 37.
Hell yeah, let's go. Is there a computer in here that I can upgrade stuff in? No, not yet. Right. There is a toilet though, thank goodness.
I just set up a
Oh,
portable miner on some limestone, so if I go revisit that now, I'm sure that'll.
Oh, yeah, there's 3 now.
Oh, okay, cool.
perfect.
Wait,
Alright,
where's the other
I'm gonna
limestone?
slap
So I was
this
also on
in.
that
There's
mission.
one.
It's to the
by
west. There's
me-
the closest
yeah,
one.
Yeah, to the west.
Alright.
Oh yeah, no, I see. Other people set up miners by the one I put down there. Okay, cool. It's the same one.
You, and then I guess you. Perfect. Both of the biomasses
Beep,
are
beep.
filled. Wow, wow, what the hell?
Milestone reached. You have unlocked
Get it
several
outta
structures
here.
aimed to provide the first needed
Bye-bye.
to build basic factory infrastructure and improve
So long,
overview.
Bowser.
Building these
Progress.
will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and
Progress in the
sectioning
name of
factories.
progress.
Progress.
A salute.
Progress.
Loggers, oh no.
I hate you.
Oh god. I'm imagining someone like... Never mind.
Did you get anything done today? Oh, that's not very progress of you.
I can't wait till my boss tells me that.
I only support progress policies.
Mr. Beast is demanding his daily progress report.
Oh.
Let's see. So what like a... How many words can you do this before it starts getting annoying?
2.
Okay.
How many can you do?
All right. If it's only 2, I gotta save it then. Yo, what? Don't tell me to harvest. It's weird. Now I don't want to harvest anymore. I
Mr.
don't like
Beast is a
that. Stop.
cartoon character.
Well, yeah. I mean, have you seen any thumbnail that he's in? That's not what.
No,
real
just like
people look
I sat through some interviews with him that are like 2 hours long, like podcasts, and he
Oh.
just hits the same note over and over again about like you just gotta make the best video. It's all about making the best video. All I care about is making the best video. I gotta make the best video. like to,
Well, yeah. I
to
would
some-
imagine there's like
like
some
we
anxiety
made a
in the
character
idea.
based on Mr. Beast, and to some extent we made a more complex character than what I can gather from every conversation about the real Mr. Beast.
I like to think that Mr. Beast, and like most personalities like that, there is a very thick
Milestone
layer
exchange
of
completed.
mask on there.
Exit freighter
And like the
reentry
idea is the
complete.
fear, right? That you show any kind of unique personality and you could be at risk of ruining the brand. Like it's like the most optimized way to be a YouTuber.
So like a cynical calculation.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, isn't that like, to me, that's the way I felt. I get the same feeling that I got from the, what is that one guy? What was that guy? The Jake Paul? Yeah, that guy. It's like, I get the same kind of feeling where the idea is that you're trying to min-max a personality to be like the most marketable, but also the least controversial.
I get very different impressions in that from what I see of Mr. Beast, he seems like someone that is just terminally addicted to the loop that is making YouTube videos.
That's terrifying.
The Paul brothers seem genuinely stupid. Just head
Well,
empty,
yeah,
substanceless crap
yeah.
people.
Yeah,
Like
but-
they're both
but
bad.
the-
They seem to both be bad people and terribly uninteresting people. Like just incredibly vapid. It's incredible how dumb they come across every time I've ever heard them speak. Which is not what I get from Mr. Beast. I just get,
Yeah.
from Mr. Beast, I get just a very specific obsession that I find somewhat off-putting when that seems to be the end goal is just the idea of making YouTube videos. And I'm like, huh, okay.
Well, yeah, and I don't think that they're one and the same. Obviously, it's just the methodology behind the character that they have. Is like it's. I don't know, whether the intention is intentional or not is not really the matter for me. It's just the idea that if you were to meet these people on the street, they would not be human. Like you would feel that the way that they act would be weird.
Oh yeah, to different
Like, you'd be like,
for
I-
different
I
reasons
don't-
too. But like yeah, like Mr. Beast
Yeah.
found Mr. Beast obsessed over YouTube in high school, and then successfully found a way to just spin out of reality via that obsession to the point where he's just not had a normal life since. So it's got to be very interesting to talk to him, and just be exposed to wildly different priorities and so on, because it just I do find it interesting that like every young super successful YouTuber will often be way too optimistic about other people's chances of success. Like the way that he talks about how everyone else should be getting more views and everyone else should be they just need to optimize more, and like this other stuff, I'm like
There's only so much viewership. There's only so
Yeah.
much bandwidth.
there's just like a certain element of like, you maybe don't fully comprehend how lucky you got in a way that isn't completely in your control.
Well,
Which
yeah,
isn't the
isn't
same
that how
thing.
that's how like every rich person reacts though? They act like it's just a skill issue. Like, oh yeah, you just got to put in the work. It's like, nah, man, you also rolled dice. Like this wasn't just like you spit in your hand, comb back your hair, and did what needed to be done. It was like someone also like there was the propulsion of luck that got you.
Like him hanging out in this giant warehouse type room that looks like like an aircraft carrier. It looks like an airport or something. Like it looks like a green screen. It looks like a fake backdrop. When they're like, it was a podcast that was being handled in like the giant compound that they make their videos in now.
The
And like
beast
it
compound.
looks like a fake room. It just doesn't look real. And for background, I was looking at this stuff because I was researching Mr. Beast, because I was potentially gonna write a prequel story for Jet on the Patreon for the Cave Escape stuff, and I'm like, all right, like what part of my idea was to literally just actually quote Mr. Beast from Melvin's lines.
Oh.
That'd be interesting to go through, but it is very it's very interesting to hear him speak, because sometimes it feels like it'd be unrealistic to write a character that way.
Yeah, but I don't know, personally
I just
speaking,
crafted the
I
same
feel
thing
like
twice. Shit.
the further the internet goes along, the more those people become reality just by sheer quantity.
Yeah. I don't know. Mr. Beast is fascinating. He's such a algorithmically created person.
That's a very unique way to describe a sentient human being.
He's like the people created the algorithm, and then the algorithm birthed people, and now those people
God.
now there's algorithm people that, and I'm not like dehumanizing them. I'm just saying like their motivations were shaped by a machine learning algorithm, and so now they've evolved to best capitalize on that algorithm, and that's what the algorithm gives you, is the people that are best at serving that algorithm. And so like you end up having like algorithmically created people to some extent. It's a very surreal experience. Like it's one thing to eke out some level of success on YouTube. It's a different thing to be the YouTuber. Like that, like you were both chosen and made at that point. It's a very surreal thing to like. It's like the
It's
abyss
also
staring
not-
back.
It's also not static. Like you can cease existing as fast as you did, and the nature of it all is that you essentially will come and go at a speed not really recorded by history, which is I don't
Yeah.
know, I don't like that. That's terrifying.
What I find interesting to some extent is that like you watch Mr. Beast videos and you get nothing about him from them, like as a personality, which is counterintuitive, because like the idea is supposed to be that YouTube is personality driven, but Mr. Beast videos are purely spectacle driven. So he is barely in them despite being in them. Like you don't get a sense of who he is at all by watching his videos. And then you watch animation.
He's just an apparatus for the video to exist.
And then you watch interviews about him. You watch him do interviews, and he still doesn't give you any more for the most part. It's very interesting to unpack. Am I fucking up? No. Children
The
are
game
wrong.
is
Okay, no.
Wow.
I mistakenly expected the top right corner to be going up as I was crafting the thing that it needs, but that's obviously not how that works. So it's like just doing a double take for a second. I'm like, wait, did I accidentally screw up and do the wrong thing? Let's launch the thingy. Oop. I'm sure he's perfectly nice.
I'm not. I don't doubt who. I don't like doubt the person. It's just the what's it called? The weirdness of it, right? I think it's. I think for me especially, it's weird just because I existed prior to this being a reality. Like YouTubers didn't exist growing up, so the idea of just how influential and like almost compelling they are to audiences in such a wide range of ages is just a wholly unique thing that once was just more of a very, I don't know, like a far off Hollywood concept. Like, oh, it's a guy or a girl you'll never literally meet in your life. But now it's like, I don't know, Mr. Beast could just like run through your town and like devastate it. like no, but seriously,
like a hurricane.
But wasn't there the thing like he was going to be visiting a Walmart or something and like just crowds of people showed up? Like he can be a natural disaster, just the scale of him. And like it's not, I'm not meaning it to be like he's doing it intentionally. He's not like a monster. I'm saying that like the way that society is so like wrapped around that concept of this of just like internet celebridom and the speed and the the reach that it can have. It's just it's terrifying. It's celebridom. I don't know what you would call it, but just it's terrifying. It's just I can't fathom the idea that I could like go outside and there might be like a person that's really popular and I have to be careful of that. It's something that I would not even imagine being a thing, right? But you don't know. There could be just a guy living in your neighborhood with like 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like that's just
like
baffling to me. Like you do, yeah. And like that's just crazy.
Yeah, they're
that
everywhere.
could just be. But yeah, but like so that you could just literally be living next to a guy who's like, I got 1 million subscribers, and one day someone's just gonna hate me, I guess, and maybe you'll see like someone outside my house and tell me I deserve to be canceled, and you'd be like, what? Just a guy living there? Like. Mr. Beast is like that, but on a scale unimaginable. Like, he just could walk somewhere and, like, everyone in the town is like, that's Mr. Beast, and just word of mouth would be enough to, like, draw chaos. I don't know, that's insane to me. Like, I would be baffled at the mere thought of that being possible.
Oh, yeah, no, when he launched the Mr. Beast burger, there's a documentary about it where it's like, there's like, tens or hundreds of thousands of people or some shit, like, just all lining up at this mall for multiple days just to have one burger because it's the Beast burger as opposed because oh my god it's that burger as opposed to like
the Beast burger.
Like it's just a burger. No burger is worth waiting. No burger has ever been worth like going to a midnight launch for. Like it's
no, absolutely not. But like I don't know, like that is so unique. What a very like unusual and unnatural behavior that you would not see if like I don't know in like 1995 if Leonardo DiCaprio opened up a restaurant. Like I don't think you'd see like 10,000 people lining up outside. It's just I don't know, it's just so crazy how much reach you can have on now that like facilitated by the internet.
Very scary.
It's very scary.
So last time we made a file, I forgot that the base has biomass burners on it.
Yeah, it should have two.
Yes, there are biomass
Yeah.
burners at the base.
Now that I
They run more
remember that,
efficiently, too.
I'm like, oh, I would have built the biomass burners by the base's biomass burners then, because that's obviously an intuitive place for the power to start. Instead of scattering them throughout the base as a wacky surprise.
They were, I mean, to be fair, you put them in front of the hub. So it is not as if someone has to walk miles to get to it. It's just
Yeah,
on
but
the
they're just in
wrong
a
side.
strange spot.
Whatever, I can delete the hub and turn it around. Like,
Just now I've built 4 biomass banners next to the other ones that are built into the hub.
oh, I need to build screws.
They are biomassed up.
Mass me up.
That's bio messed up.
What is like the first thing you would do with like $700 million? I ask because that's the lotto number right now. Like that's how the total.
Oh, the classic question. What if
Yeah,
you won
the
the
classic
lottery
question.
right now?
Yeah, what if you won the lottery right now? But
I'd
specifically
I'd
700. Like
move.
now, I'm giving you a tangible number.
I would
Well, okay,
obviously
move.
move.
Okay, where would you move? Would you get a YouTube mansion? Are you gonna go live in Beverly Hills? Are you gonna like have
No.
a pool that oversees some lower celebrity that you can shoot the hose down at and just piss him off all day? Like
No,
that is.
I would just get a house in driving distance of my friends.
so modest.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I mean, that's the way to go.
I don't have crazy money goals. I just want to function as a human being.
I am
would
building the kids next door house immediately.
It would be nice to have my own
Like-
house, and
So,
Like-
Marty, I just ran out of iron plates, but my goal was to just obviously bring the conveyor belt a little bit closer to base and, set up a...
imagine
thing
having more
to
than
make
one
concrete.
room.
Yep.
Uh,
I'm just here to get some to handcraft for the goal.
Oh,
Don't
cool.
be greedy, Keith. We don't need more than one room.
I could definitely use more than one room. it'd be very helpful to have more than one room. It's difficult to live in one room and do everything in one, like work in one room, try to write in the same room that you sleep and play video games and so on, and have no quiet space to ever go. Like I do not have a quiet space I can go to in my own house that isn't me sitting at my computer, which is the most distracting thing in the world. But every other room has people in it because it's just a
Yeah.
house full of people. Like I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, no.
Makes it very difficult to
I
write.
get it. It's yeah. There is the problem of a single. I like to call them free prisons, where you're just trapped in one room. You basically can't leave, and sometimes you can go and get some food, and bathroom.
It's just things to
But-
improve.
But I think it's important to also remember that you have a lot of money. You could do whatever you want. You can't buy Twitter, but you could maybe buy.
Well, who knows? Maybe after Musk is done with it.
Well, that's true. That's true. You could buy whatever's left of Twitter now, but I would love the idea of seeing like just him going onto his own platform, and be like, "Hey, what do you want to buy this from me?" Like.
Like NFTs where it's just not... He bought it for a ridiculous price and then now no one wants it.
I mean, he really did. Would you? I mean, even I don't know. I think he way overpaid already.
Yeah,
I would never-
That's a known thing. It's because he did a mean price and then had to pay it. It's just fucking insane.
I could not fathom the
Elon Musk is a deeply embarrassing person.
Yes.
Yes.
Not even like embarrassing. Just
But crucially, he's also just deeply uninteresting.
well, that's the worst part. That's
He's
the most criminal part. Is
incredibly
that you
boring.
you literally own a rocket
Milestone
company and an
reached.
electric car
Biofuel
company,
will ensure
and
maximum
yet
efficiency of
you are not
biomass
even
burners.
like a
Today,
percent
in
more
biofuel
charismatic than a
production, you are
literal
now
written
capable of
fake
removing
person.
foliage that
How?
consists primarily of wood.
Like,
Additionally,
just
R&D inflated your pocket
take a
dimension.
class. You have so much money and time. Just go to I don't know. I'm sure there's like a personality coach. Someone could teach you to be interesting.
What stood out to me is like there's a recent Twitter thing that went around for a bit that was like, you're being held at gunpoint. You have to have dinner with one of these two people. Who do you choose? And the two people were Elon Musk and Jordan Peterson. And I'm like, who the fuck is picking Elon Musk? Like, these are both terrible. These are both terrible transphobic nightmare people. But like, one of these people is significantly more entertaining than the other one is.
Yes.
I could make Jordan Peterson cry.
I think anybody could. Isn't he a guy that cries at like
I
literal
can't make
inanimate
Elon
objects?
Musk cry because
Like,
he'd be very smug and he would just be like, it would just basically, it would. I mean, I've lived with. I feel like honestly, talking to Elon Musk would be too familiar.
here's the
I've
thing,
dealt
though.
with exactly his type too many times before.
I have as well. But here's my favorite part: is that it's not about making Elon Musk cry. It's about making him mad. It's about you're stuck. He is stuck at a dinner with you. He cannot.
Oh,
leave,
now he's at
presumably.
gunpoint.
Now he's at gunpoint. You can piss that guy off so easily.
Uno
He is
reverse
such
card.
a little. That's what I'm saying. It's like Jordan Peterson. But obviously, like if you upset Jordan Peterson, why wouldn't he just walk away? Because he's trapped. You could sit there and make that man cry in perpetuity. And Elon Musk, you can just make him be a fury. He would just sit there just fuming by your shit because he relies heavily on other people hyping him up. If you're not there keeping his energy levels high, he's gonna start getting real pissed off because he's not interesting, he's not funny, and he's got nothing else going on. So like he has to have the choir. He would be a guy who would pull out his phone immediately upon walking into a building. He is not a person who communicates to another human being in his life unless he physically has to by force. Like, no way. Just... it would be so great to just piss off Musk all day for like a whole dinner. Like, just... Just imagine, you're sitting there with like the... I am hoping Gordon Ramsay serves the meal. Like, I would love that. Just, Then you have two people can rib this guy. Just easy. How many people can I bring to this dinner with Elon Musk? Is it like a one-person affair? Like, I want to roll up with like an entire party. Like, just turn it into a literal roast dinner. Like, how great.
This hypothetical went in all new directions.
Wait, why are we having dinner with him? What is a celebrity you would force into a roast? That's what I want to know. That would be the greatest.
This is what you do to... This is what happens. This is why you bring Andrew along. Like, you don't know what's going to happen in these scenarios where these hypotheticals will go. I was about to say Donald Trump, but he's literally already had a roast.
Yeah, but no one actually roasted him. It was like a roast on eggshells. Who wants to do that?
Because because Comedy Central roaster, they never actually are mean.
They're like... They're teeth that are rounded. They're cartoon teeth level sharp. Like
at this point, I figure
not...
he's been roasted by the country, so like it's
he's
gonna be hard to top
roast.
that. Like if he got through that, I don't know if he's gonna really like react much.
Did he get through it though? Like he took when we were like, okay, we're done with the roast. He took that really awful. He could not handle it anymore. He was like, wait, you just got to sit there and rib me for like 4 years, and that's it? Like, no, I have to come back. You can't stop roasting me.
Let me in. Let me in.
It is honestly impressive he wants to come back. Like, what a glutton for punishment. I don't know.
I don't know what
I guess
drives,
he must
drives
have
people.
He must have the best like moderators that kept posts away from him. I could not like live an entire 4 years without seeing somebody insult that guy on like a scale that I would be crushed by. Like if someone made an inflatable baby of me, I would be devastated. I don't think I could actually handle that. That is so aggressive. Like, holy crap. How much did that cost you?
I live every day of my life in the fear of being the subject of a Dan Olsen video.
Right? Like, and it
like
wasn't
having
even,
a
like,
having a comfortably dug about you is the scariest thing you could ever throw at me.
And for Trump, he had like Dan Olsen videos are microscopic in scale. Like that is just nothing to him. compared to the devastation he received on like global stages. There's like countries that mocked this guy. Like how could what? There's like entire countries mocking a single person? That's insane. I could not handle that.
I'm
How
so
uncomfortable would you
tired
be?
of smelting iron by hand.
It's like going to a family, like going and meeting a family that you know hates you. Like, that's awful. What an awful feeling. I mean, I guess if you live with it, maybe that's what makes you immune to it. Like, you don't feel anything because, like, you've literally never been in a place where people wanted you to be around. So I guess it's like you kind of just grow accustomed to the feeling. Wait, we have minors?
So
When did this fucking happen? I got distracted by ranting.
I've been
Holy shit.
I've been working on it,
Yeah.
but God, early
Oh
game
my
is so
god,
brutal.
I'm sorry. I've
Yeah,
been
I've got-
mining iron pieces.
Every step of the way, I run out of resources for the next thing. Every time I try to build a single thing in this process, it's just so
I had
hard.
to run back to the hub too.
It's so hard to get it started. I'm out of copper wire, so I can't build any more. I can't connect these to power right now.
What do I need for this? I need iron plates. Okay, I think I have iron. Oh no, I don't. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna make a bunch of conveyor belts. Do we need anything else? Oh, we need iron plates and we need screws. Okay.
Do we currently have a copper mine?
Good question. And
Doesn't look like
answer
there's a miner on it
probably-
yet.
Yeah, I probably know.
Yep. There's
No,
just there's just little miner units, but not actual.
Yeah, that's what
Powered
I
miners.
mean. I'm still.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
there
still,
are
I'm
auto
still,
miners on
I'm still
there.
trying to. Oh, copper's right here. Nice. Here we go.
Hello, bird.
I'm just struggling to get my basic resources set up just to start this other thing. Is Bird here?
Bird
He's in
is
my
here.
chat.
No. Join us, Bird, you coward.
He said his foreman's hurting.
He doesn't need his forearm to talk.
I mean, you don't know what his forearm does.
I thought you were gonna say you don't know his setup. Maybe he has to hold his microphone.
That'd
He's just Big
disastrous.
Joel all the time. That would
I
be
hate-
a nightmare. That would be.
I hate, that's my least favorite part about Big Joel videos is him holding his microphone. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Stop.
It's a brand. I for like the longest time I truly believed he just redubbed his videos.
Like he
Like,
thought
I
that
did
he was
not
adding
think-
it in afterwards.
Yeah, like he would just sit there and record it and then basically go back and redub it with a better script or something. Like maybe he just test filmed it and then he was like, oh no, I want to do rewrites, and just goes and does it again. And he's like, that's why I'm holding it. You can never tell. But no, he just is a madman. He just has to deal with audio balancing constantly, I guess. I feel like if I move like just a few inches from the mic, it's over. It's all devastated. So the idea that you have to constantly hold it at a perfect angle is just... Ugh.
Well, it depends on the type of mic. I think a lot, depending on your voice and type of mic, like you can get caught up pretty well.
I guess that's true.
Like
I mean,
I'm
boom
a
mics
distant
do-
different distance from my microphone in every scene of my video essays, for example. But you can't be trusted with a microphone.
I can't.
Doesn't
no,
work.
actually.
For me, the thing is like I was
Oh my God.
continually perplexed by him having two of the same painting in his background, but now it's strange that they're gone.
Thank
he's
you,
just
Mark.
like moved on and they're not there, and I'm like, what do I do with this?
Wait, do I have enough? I don't. Okay, I don't have enough copper. I will find a way to get copper. Just you wait. We have power, we have that. So we don't have splitters yet, right?
I don't think so.
No, maybe
Okay,
not.
This is cement.
Oh,
Oh.
damn it.
Oops, too many things on the grid.
I plugged the smelters and miners in, and it instantly killed our entire base.
Well, I had just turned another miner on that wasn't running yet, so I just turned it back off. So
Oh.
see.
One of the
Get another
burners
biomass.
wasn't even online.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess that means we could probably turn shit right back
Actually,
on.
two of them weren't online.
Oh,
Note,
wow.
The object scanner
Ruh-roh.
requires calibration via the map
Again?
to enable detection of specific objects. The map has been unlocked.
Oh, the map is unlocked.
No. Also, the power isn't connected to the other burners. It's connected directly to one burner.
Oh, that is important. Yeah, that's good call. Good call.
There you go.
Thank you, Marty. Okay, now I need to kick myself into gear.
Okay, there we go. The base is working.
We have.
It takes so long to get things started because you just never have the parts to build the parts. You're like, please, just let me build things. I'm sitting here trying to like create power and wire everything together, and every step of the way, something runs out again. So I go back to collecting one of those 3 resources again. Okay, we have 3 smelters for iron running.
Nice. Okay. Do we have?
Gonna jam all my iron in them so I just don't have to carry hundreds of ore around. Or what? Haha. No power, it says. Okay.
We're just picking it up out of the. Okay. So let me go here and make some rods.
That one wasn't turned on, but now it is.
Power goes off again.
Better holding a mic than a coffee mug. Oh, right, because Sarah Zed holds coffee in every video she's in.
Who does?
Sarah Zed.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently her arm doesn't get tired. She just sits there and holds it up the whole time. Now it's time to start building out our constructors and everything. Slowly we will have a functioning base, god damn it.
Okay, here is a. Come on, line it up,
This base does feel significantly more comprehensible than the one we had last time.
Wow, you're gonna insult our base like that?
I just couldn't tell where anyone was or what they were doing, and every time I walked around, wildly different things were happening. And I could it's a struggle to get the beginning started for that reason.
Maybe just stay in your lane. Got him. Storage container.
Okay, it's back. I didn't have a world for a bit.
Oh. Okay.
That was weird.
I can see how that might be concerning.
Yeah, no,
I can see how that might
no, I
be.
was just, I was bouncing on the geometry of where the floor would be, but I was literally just like standing next to Marty here, bouncing around, and I was just floating over the ocean abyss.
I was trying to. I'm going to resurrect it at some point when I have a good setup for it. But I was trying to stream before, and didn't get very far into it. A run of Dark Souls where the map wasn't rendered and objects weren't rendered. So literally, the entire game is invisible. It's just the character walking on, like, with the skybox is the only thing you could see, I guess. Or not even that really. And then just the enemies as well. So just
I was gonna say you could see the enemies.
You could see the enemies,
right?
but it was like. And like I'm like, oh, I know the map like the back of my hand. I should be
Fighting
good.
people like you're floating in space. Like
Dude,
I'm
escaping just the tutorial was a fucking nightmare. Trying to get to the crow without like falling off the cliff was actually really difficult. It's a straight line, so you think like it can't be that hard, but oh my god, it like took me like 30 minutes.
Excuse me, could you move? I'm trying to build a belt, big guy. Do I not have enough?
2 iron
Oh, I need
plates.
concrete. For you, I'm gonna say I want you to build me.
I'm gonna pick up that alien artifact that's near the base so it stops talking in our ear all the time.
Thank you. I
Slowly
would
trying to
appreciate that.
convince you of things.
It is getting really annoying about how insistent
Invest in crypto.
it is kind of getting to that point, yeah. It's starting to sound like that.
It's
I think
down
you've, like, insulted me
95%. That just makes it a buyer's market.
Hey, wait a second.
Got it.
The number of people
Where
in
have I
my
heard that
life that
before?
thought crypto was a good idea, and I could very clearly see what was going to happen years in advance, and it seemed common sense enough that it felt like everyone should be able to tell, but they didn't.
I think you're overestimating humanity in a way that you have now learned the lesson of.
Tech people are very disappointing.
Well,
Just as a
I think it's
rule,
less-
a lot of people that are in
think it's-
tech just think they have things figured out, and they fall for incredibly obvious things. And I don't know how they never learn in some of these cases. It's like, it's right there. Like, you're falling for the tech equivalent of like the freaking Cutco knives con. Like, bro.
it's more of the what I would like to think is the idea that they're like misunderstanding the term of progress. They think that progress it will always come technologically, and so all issues in society can be solved that way. When that's not the case. Like, a majority of issues need to be solved by human beings, usually. And so, like, there's a lot. Technology is a tool, and so it should always be used as a tool, not as a replacement
Or a goal.
Yeah, or a goal. Yeah, correct. So, like, I don't know. Like, you think of like smart homes. Like, the idea isn't that your entire house is that way. It's that you use those devices to facilitate ease of access for things you otherwise wouldn't want to do. Like, walking into the front door of your home should light up automatically, just for safety reasons. Like, that is a piece of technology that's useful. Do you need an entire $400 setup for that? Probably not. Should every house come with it? Absolutely not. Like, I don't want my house to be a weird proprietary smart home. That's a terrible idea. But that technology is useful to solve problems, but not permanently, I guess, is the thing. It's like, it's not an
I'm sorry,
end state.
your doorbell requires a firmware update.
Yeah, like, I don't think everything has to be smart, but not because I'm like anti technology, but because like the necessity for it is like not there for everything. Like, there isn't. It's like the idea of when you create, instead of creating a car, you create a mechanical horse. No, that's stupid. Just like, a car is a better version of that. And like, a lot of technology feels like someone just said, yeah, but what if you did it with a computer? Like, what if it was electronic now? And you're like, does it need to be? Does it need to be one-to-one like that? You can, like, progress, a car is a progress from a horse, but I don't know, like, the riding a robot horse would not be progress from a horse. That would just be the horse, but with robots. Where's the limestone?
Oh, right towards the base. There's a little I have a little concrete factory going.
Oh.
You'll see it's like to the southwest, or no, to the west. No,
Thank you.
yeah, southwest.
Yep, you're right. It was southwest. I don't
Maybe it could have been a little closer to the hub, but I don't know. That's close enough.
remember the tagline for Southwest. It's like, fly like your family? I don't remember.
Fly like your family. Ooh, ooh.
Oh,
like a 60s or 70s song now.
What? No, the Killers.
I mean, I'm sure there were killers in the 60s or 70s too, Keith.
Smile like you mean it.
Merger. Should I merge?
It was my brother's favorite Killers song, and I ruined it by pointing out the fact that half of the lyrics are ooh woo.
I'm more impressed you didn't catch on to that by listening to it. They weren't subtle about it at all.
They say ooh woo like 20 times in that song.
Wait, what is the most? Can we build foundations? Society is focused on foundations.
That's the easiest thing to do in the game.
Is foundate?
Oh, I realize we've got 2 hand slots.
You pretty much just set up your concrete production at the beginning of the playthrough, and then it never changes. It just stays there forever. No,
Okay. All right.
my brain
So-
batted. Okay.
I'm sorry for your loss. How do I F? Give me. All right, and then Q, make me. I think. All right, and let's do a couple more.
Oh, that's sick. I had a hatcher that failed to eject the bees. I think I got confused. With
Nice.
the online nature
Check
of the
the
play.
bees.
Fantastic.
The bees. Okay, what are you doing? Give me. All
Not the
you've got.
bees meme.
Turn off. Give me this too. Oh, and also give me this. And then we're going to FU.
I appreciate that this foundation is on the global grid.
How do you do that again?
Hold control, I think.
Okay, we're now making wire and cable, and they're both being fed into these two storage devices.
Oh
Awesome.
yeah.
Nice.
Slowly, we will be able to just go grab the basic building components instead of building them over and over again. I can stop looking at workbenches.
Damn.
Got concrete production, we've got wire production, and we've got cable production.
That's a good start.
With all
Hey,
those
and
set
actually
up, we
help-
can start fixing the iron production, which is where things actually get complicated.
Which is what I'm
Yeah,
doing
oh,
right
yeah,
now.
It's real messy real quick.
Alright, production.
That's a lot of biomass being fed into this thingy.
Huh?
To turn it into more efficient biofuel.
Yeah, solid biofuel. Good stuff.
That stuff takes so long to handcraft.
Does it really?
Yes.
Yeah, it's an
yeah,
eternity.
Yeah. That's like one thing you really don't want to do manually.
Interesting.
Slowly replace all of the biomass with the biofuel. Then our base will require less babysitting. Also, our capacity is way higher than our consumption because we haven't actually built that much base yet. Yeah.
I cannot afford. Why?
How dare you?
Oh, what are you? How daring me?
this conveyor.
Don't worry about it.
It's so upsetting.
It's fine.
No, I'm gonna fix it. I can't stand clipping. That's no good.
Not good. How could you can't stand clipping? You play Dark Souls.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
wait a second. This is not track.
The only way that you could require
wait,
higher
no,
clipping
that's so
tolerance is
upsetting.
playing Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you like that ultra clipping all through the.
Oh God.
I'm so sad about how much
Here,
clipping there
I'll-
is in like Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy XIV, and you can just never
I'll
fix
be
it.
generous. Here, let's right, and then it's only a wee clipping. That should be better. It can't be permanent, but you know, nothing is in life. Oh,
It's just a relaxing game.
It is a relaxing game.
Whenever
All
we
games
start
should
playing
be
this game, I
relaxing.
just want to play it more in my free time, just kind of poking at it.
That's a pretty good amount of praise. Also, that you put that into the wrong one. How dare you? What are you doing?
Did I? Oh, I did.
What
That's
have you
funny.
done?
The very one you were trying to change
The
just
one
is
I was
still
trying to
sitting here
fix.
like, what the hell?
That's funny.
I've been abandoned.
Oh, did I aligned it? Okay, I see what I did. No.
I'll good you.
No.
Wait, how come this is not creating? What do you mean no power? No power to these nuts. There is
Illusory
power
has
right here.
crimed.
Oh, I don't like how far.
I was gonna say that's not plugged in at all.
Well,
I did not know that. I know, and now it is, and now we will
The
succeed.
starting pole is so deceptive, in that it only has 4 slots, and that fills up so comically fast that I insist whenever I'm building a base, I just put a pole next to every structure.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah, I
intense.
actually like that.
You have to, like, otherwise you quickly
Yeah.
run into logistical problems the moment you're trying to connect things again. You're like, fuck. Like,
Yeah,
4
yeah,
fills up so fast.
That's
Yes.
interesting.
Because inevitably you have to feed it back to your power circuit when you're setting it up. But then at some point, something else is going to try to plug into it too, right? So that's 2 out of 4 taken up already.
Okay.
It's like you're already so close to cap already that, like, you functionally should just build a pole at every structure you ever build, because otherwise you'll quickly run into very frustrating caps, and then you'll try to find, you'll just awkwardly, like, start placing a pole and start awkwardly trying to figure out how to, like, find an opening for it, and then make sure that you remember what you unplugged when you were finding an opening for it, so you can plug that in somewhere else, and it's just, it becomes more
Mark II
hassle
poles
every
are
time.
godsend.
Yeah, the Mark 1 poles are just bad. They're so frustrating.
Damn, what the fuck?
You're functionally just better off building one for literally every building you ever build. Trying to use them as like a surge bar with a bunch of connections is just like, it's folly. It's hubris. Please get this ore out of my inventory. Yes. Take it. Take it!
Oh.
I want to take it.
Because you're
There we
being
go.
too aggressive about it.
It won't come out of
Scared.
my. It won't get out of my inventory.
Are you okay there?
I want to get out of my inventory. What's going on? Take it. Take it.
Well, oh my god.
These aren't full on my screen. There must be a netcode problem.
Probably. They should be full. Walking over them, they're all full for me.
Okay, yeah, it's not showing them as full for me, so I was trying to figure out why I wouldn't take
Oh.
the ore out of my inventory.
Well, that would explain it.
'Cause in the long term, one of the more frustrating elements of Satisfactory is when you just keep getting ore in your inventory. Like every time you move a conveyor or you build
Yeah.
something, or you're just like, ore, ew. I'm not gonna smelt this by hand. I'm beyond this now. So quick. It's like the biggest appeal of getting a MAM built is just, or not a BAM. The dump thing is just so you can throw your ore into it and be like, ugh, get out of here. 'Cause if you can't jam it into a single smelter because all your smelters are full, then you're like, how do I get out of my inventory? I don't, get out, go away. You don't want to like leave piles of ore on the floor everywhere. You get that one building, the fix-it or whatever, that lets you just like throw stuff away and get points.
The awesome shop.
Yeah, the awesome shop. So you just you just hook up one storage box to the awesome shop, and every time you get trash in your inventory, you just throw it in that storage box, and it feeds it into the thing for points, and you can just clean up your inventory constantly. It's nice. It's a good thing. Let's see. Part assembly. Part assembly. Part what?
Wow. I can't believe you'd say these things in public.
Nobody told me I was gonna say these things.
Okay, so I'm gonna get the pipes here in a second for the part assembly.
You're laying down pipe.
Yeah, I'm gonna be laying down pipe. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna lay down pipe because that's easier.
We're still not crafting pipe anywhere, right? Because you're currently rebuilding the smelters, so nothing's being crafted out of iron yet.
Correct. Yeah.
Struggle.
It is
Big
a
struggle.
Big struggle.
There's so much inertia to overcome in the early game of this game.
Yeah, but once you get into the rhythm, it's all worth it. It's
Yeah,
like, it's
eventually
worth
everything's just
the-
running and you're just hooking stuff into other things continually. Or parallel growing something out, like expanding your smelting.
Okay, so go for you.
But we currently do not have the satisfaction of planning our personal Amazon warehouses.
Bless you. My goodness.
I leaned away from the mic as far as I could. My sneezes are very loud, so it probably didn't do much.
You're a fellow yell sneezer.
Yeah, oh my god, yes. I'm not even as loud as like my dad too. Like I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just runs in the family, I guess. Where I don't know how people do like really those choo like those really soft sneezes.
Yeah,
Like
no.
I just don't understand what
I
those
like
accomplish.
scream sneeze. I'm like, why is it like this?
God.
God, why did you make me this way? It's just very
Okay.
strange. But, it was funny because like the specific way it conveyed over the microphone and everything, and you leaning away, it just sounded like you were faking STs.
That's hilarious.
It's like how my mom snores so bad that it sounds like she's cartoon snoring on purpose.
Oh no.
It sounds like she's
That's
faking it.
impressive.
Oh, one of these things wasn't even smelting iron. It was just sitting there.
Oh.
It wasn't set to smelt iron. It was just sitting there being sad. Oh, it's not powered. You fool.
There's this fun little early game region where we're actually producing fewer resources as we get automation online because we no longer have the miners full of extra resources.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have a stockpile of
their basis break?
limestone concrete?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
I've got like 90 concrete.
Gonna be more than that.
Where are
Trying
you?
to accumulate the resources for the space elevator. I'm at 250 of 500 concrete. I'm at 222 of 400 iron rods, 1,000 of 1,500 wire, and I got all the plates.
Let's see, how much concrete is in here? Did you recently read this?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you did. But yeah, I've got 88, so I can pass that along to you wherever you are.
Ooh, there was 81 in the base storage.
Oh yeah, I put some in there earlier, I think. And I just popped in another 91 into there.
Awesome. Getting closer.
All right. So that should take care of that. And then I need to make more constructors. But first, I need to tell you what to do with your life.
Damn.
Say iron
Would you
plate. I
unlock
know,
the
right?
ability to scan stuff with the hand scanner? Like, what has to... I forget how that works.
That is with the computer, and that's when using the like animal husk resources.
The ma'am.
The ma'am.
The man, yeah, the man.
And the ma'am is like a little tech tree
Yeah, and they're just...
building. I always put it right next to the base.
Oh yeah, we can build the ma'am now. I just need a few... Well, no, I need a bunch of wire and... Okay.
It always just feels like an extension of the hub, so if I put it anywhere else, it's just going to be confusing.
Oh wait, I need what do I need to do? I need to get a grip on reality. Oh, there goes.
Whoop, there goes gravity.
Merger. Okay, everyone.
No power? What's
Bundle up.
happening over here?
Don't worry
Their
about
base okay? All of these smelters aren't turned on.
it. That's okay. There's not really. There's no room for them to smelt right now.
We want no, you want them to be smelting. I'm currently grabbing all of the ingots out of them to craft their objectives. But they're not smelting, so there's no more ingots. I came back expecting hundreds of more ingots, and I got no ingots.
15 wire.
Oh, somebody think of the ingots.
15
Where have the
cable.
ingots gone?
It's a merger.
This voodoo ranger hit me hard. What the fuck? I'm just like I'm like just kind of floaty. I'm like, this is too much. What the fuck?
Hey, damn.
And I mean, did I have dinner? Yeah, I had dinner.
What do they put in these things?
I was just like briefly worried, like, did I just not eat? Is that what's happening? I ate. Though,
Oh,
I'm
that
fine.
is a. That's
did
a pretty
eat.
common. Okay,
So it's not that.
but did you eat enough?
I don't know. I had a hot dog,
Probably not.
a hot dog or coffee, and a lemon meringue pie. Slice.
Okay, maybe.
Not a pie. What that place had on
I mean-
offer. I meant to cook dinner, but the internet told me that the new DLC for Resident Evil 4 is 3.5 hours long, and I spent 5 hours on it, and I'm still not done. So I did not have the time left over today that I expected to.
Oh.
I expected to finish that and then go on with my day. My plan was to finish that and then spend 3 hours writing, and instead, I still haven't finished it. I'm like, motherfucker.
Well.
How do other people
on
play
the
video
plus side,
games? I don't understand.
They're usually just kind of running through it, and they'll just go back and play it again if they need to. Not a big
I don't understand
deal.
how fast people play video games on average. Like, every estimation of how long things take is always comically short compared to how long I take. And I'm not usually like actively trying to waste time, so I'm like, what's up with how I play games? Okay, most of these smelters are not hooked up to power.
Yeah, no, not yet.
What have you done?
I'm redesigning. I'm
You're
trying
making-
to build it all.
They're just buildings. They're just buildings sitting there. You gotta go harvest the miner for ore.
I just
No, I just hold
That,
on.
you have to go harvest the miner for ore.
you can
That's how it
re-optimize
works.
them later. We're still trying to set up the basic structure of having a base that does stuff.
I have enough to be optimized. I just have to finish
Just
setting
plug
it
them
up
back
real
in, you fuck.
quick. I am.
No, I am. I did it for you because you just
No, I'm talking
what?
about. I'm talking about
You're
the
just
damn.
staring at all
materials.
these smelters that are just turned off.
God,
I need them to smelt.
I'm aware.
How am I going to do anything if there's no ingots? Am I supposed to make my own ingots in this
Yes.
economy?
Yes.
This is a minor thing, but one of my peeves about Satisfactory is that on the conveyors stuff gets stuck in like the abyss at the opening of various splitters and machines, and a resource will just be sitting in there, and you want to grab it, and the game will just not let you select it. Which is especially a problem if the resource is like the wrong resource being fed in, like when your space elevator has the wrong thing being fed in and it's done. You're like, I just want to grab the one that's in there. Like, let me take it. It won't let you take it. Like, let me highlight it, please. Why is this so hard? Do not understand. Ooh.
Oh wait, I needed to make that the other direction. Yeah.
I'm force feeding all of the resources to make the next tech thing happen.
Thank you.
I'm already shifting.
Why
to,
is everything
yeah, research
unpowered
stuff.
again? I just plugged them all in.
I don't know. I didn't unplug anything.
I'm being
so
pranked.
I literally am not touching them, so they should be
Plug the
fine
last
now.
one in. Plug this last one in. It needs to be plugged in.
Oh, the last one is not plugged in. You are correct. Sorry, I didn't build a
A
tower
new
for it.
research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Ma'am?
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 Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down. Ma'am?
Ma'am?
Ma'am.
Okay.
Does each Voodoo Ranger have a different alcohol percentage? If I've been
What? I
blindsided
don't think so.
here?
I think they're pretty consistent.
Well, because I got a variety pack.
Oh.
9.5%. That does seem a little high.
That's okay. That does sound like you would be floaty. So,
Yeah, I got a little surprised by this Juice Force IPA. Branding is stupid. Alright, well, I guess I'm watching a movie tonight.
why? Just play Satisfactory until you pass out. Like
Well,
an
I'm gonna play
adult.
Satisfactory until we quit collectively, but I probably not gonna be very coordinated for trying to finish the Resident Evil DLC or writing tonight.
Have a space elevator.
Oh my god. He's got a space elevator.
Space elevator. Where'd you build
Drop
it?
the elevator.
That was just on the floor over here. Where's your panache? Who builds a space elevator on the floor?
Look, the space elevator just has to be built for us to research coal.
Everyone I know builds the space elevator on the highest surface they can find.
Let's go build it in the ocean.
It's important.
It's over. We're about to do the Atlantis run.
Look, it's already a thing stretching to space. The extra 100 feet isn't going to help it that much.
Yeah, it just looks cool because you can see down the horizon. Like it becomes your landmark, telling where you are.
And now it landmarks the hub.
But it could be on that cliff above the hub, and then you can see it.
Why?
There it is, the
But we
space
don't,
elevator.
we don't have the concrete to build a ramp up there
Seventh
right
one.
now.
We definitely have the concrete. We have a whole base just making concrete, don't we?
Yeah, and I
It's slow,
spent
though.
all of it to make that elevator.
It'll be
Yeah.
back.
Wow.
They always come back.
Uh,
Oh, fuck! My leg's asleep. No.
what a brave speech to make as your body immediately rejects you. Like,
I'm so bad at sitting in chairs.
I am getting a sense
Yeah,
of that. Yeah, this is.
I always
starting to become
contort in a
pattern.
weird, stupid
Wait,
pose, and then
Why are
then,
the miners
something
now
falls,
offline?
and then something
So I
falls
don't-
asleep. I don't know
I
what
don't have
Andrew's
that
doing. Andrew's breaking everything. You
I
can't
don't
be
have that problem
trusted.
at
Do
home, but
anything.
You
in-
unplugged the miners.
Oh, I unplugged one of them. I'm sorry.
Two
I
of
unplugged
them.
One of the. Oh, two of them. Oh.
No,
I
th-
didn't
this
even
happens.
see
At,
that.
this
I thought
happens
that
every
one was still
day. Is
plugged in.
I'm contorted in a different bad seating position, and then my legs fall asleep or something.
yeah, I don't have that problem at home, but like it happens pretty consistently when I
There
go
you
to the
go.
movies,
Sorry about
where
that.
like
I
I
didn't
just
see
like
that.
slouch
Yeah.
more than I mean to in the chair, and then like my
Yeah.
ass and legs start hurting a bit. And it's like, dude, if I just sat upright more, like,
I
like
bought a
don't
thing
know.
for that.
Yeah.
On a regular basis, I awkwardly like pogo hop over to my bed and just lay down, and then just endure the pain as my body just like tingle recovers from having been knocked out.
Like,
And I'm
Okay,
like,
wait,
fuck,
okay.
no,
Okay.
no. Ah.
okay, go on Amazon and buy a thing for your back that will not allow that to happen anymore.
You can't.
It will
That's brave of you to claim to be more powerful than I am.
You need to take that motivational pain and turn it into productivity pain, and buy something to fix that problem.
I just need to find like a bisexual chair.
You're going to why just you can. I'm sure you can get a bisexual colored chair thing. It's fine.
That's not what I mean. You don't know about the trope about bisexual sitting?
I'm not gonna judge what chairs are into, so it's fine.
No. Are you unfamiliar with this idea?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see. Oops. Oh wow, I'm off center. Okay. Let's see if just searching the concept brings up the idea.
My knowledge is often sporadic and
Oh yeah.
relatively insane.
If you literally just type bisexual sitting, the first result is bisexual people can't sit in chairs properly, says the internet.
What the fuck?
And then the next question is
How does that even-
do bisexual people really sit weird? And the next result is how bisexuals sit.
I don't.
Oh, wait, what?
Why
Like
is
a
that a thing?
study?
Then there's a
Why is
Reddit.
that a
Then there's a
thing?
Reddit thread. Quick question: where does the idea of bisexual sitting in weird position come from?
Valid
Well,
question.
I can
Does
promise
make
you
any
it didn't
fucking
come
sense?
from. So,
This is an observed phenomenon.
is it a phenomenon?
At least it's a meme.
or is it just there is a coincidence of I don't know what, like, why are you all sitting like
Why
that?
is
Did
this
someone
entire
raise you
system
like
turned
that?
off? Stop.
I'm not turning anything off.
I came back to all the things and there's no iron smelted. What is it doing? There's so many smelters.
It's pumping stuff. I am just trying to create the most efficient amount of iron per smelter. I want to make it to the point where it's more about we need more smelters and more constructors, but not need more harvesters.
My issue is the idea of like, why bisexual and not just like queer people in general?
Because maybe some people have good posture, but
I
bisexual
know,
people never
but we
do.
but we don't.
I think this
I mean, I
splitters
always
people
sit like a
the wrong way.
jackass.
You don't.
And I'm not
But there are-
bisexual.
Okay, well, maybe there are some who do sit properly, but that cannot
Impossible.
be said for bisexual people. They are literally impossible to sit normally. It is like genetic.
This was like a thing that was called out by Joe. He's like, why do you take your belt off every time that you come over? And it's because like I need to sit stupid and the belt's in the way.
Why would
I
you
would-
bother wearing a belt?
I would come to your house to record, and I would wear a belt because like it keeps my like shorts or pants on when I walk over and everything. But then I would take it off when I like sat like a jackass to actually record the videos
That's
for a few
so
hours.
I've never thought of removing
Because the
a
belt would like pinch or
That's funny.
squish into my gut or like cause it would just be uncomfortable. So like when I'm sitting like a stupid idiot in your sofa chair, I would take my belt off. That happened every day, and Joe called it out, and I'm like, this is who I am. You can't fix me.
This is who I am.
This was years ago. This was back in your in the hotel.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
This is back in the apartment you were in
Garage.
when we recorded Sonic 06.
Oh.
Like, all the way back then, Joe was calling me out
Oh
for
my
taking my
God.
belt off when I would record, which I don't even know if you ever noticed, but he did.
I probably did, but like my brain is really, it's all about what matters most. Like that doesn't matter, so it wouldn't bother pointing
When
it out.
Stephanie
unless
is
it was
not here,
something
I
wrong.
often sit in both computer chairs at once.
What does that fucking mean? You like lay sideways?
Yeah, like I bend both my knees, and then my feet and the bottom and my feet and calves are on the other chair.
Wait.
Like I'm sitting like a snake
Sir,
lady.
You are
You're out
in
of
your
control.
30s. You have
I'm out of
you-
control.
You can't sit like that anymore.
Of course I can. I own everything here. It's mine.
It's
No
not
one
a
can
matter
stop
of
me.
Yeah, you're the one who can stop you, and you need to.
Why would I stop me?
Because you should care about your poor spine. It's
My
important.
spine's fine. It's
I
my
don't
legs
have great
falling asleep
posture,
is the
so I
problem.
can't.
Because they're not getting enough blood flow.
That has nothing to do with my spine. My spine's
That
good.
means,
My spine's
that means
good.
your body is contorted in such a way. Like. It's such a terrifying sign. A terrifying.
Been years. I'm
You're
fine.
gonna get like late stage scoliosis. And
Late stage scoliosis.
they have a name for it. It's like,
Scoliosis.
like no, it's like adult onset something. Adult onset scoliosis. Or whatever.
Scoliosis.
I'm telling you, don't
The fuck are you
don't-
talking about?
don't doubt me. It is real.
So stupid.
I'm telling you, you gotta take care of your spine. It won't always be there to bail you out.
My mom has scoliosis.
What? That's an even that's more of a reason to not sit like that.
I don't think you could give yourself scoliosis.
Yes.
What? No.
What would make you think you could not give yourself scoliosis?
Because I don't think it's like a injury. That's what words mean. I don't think scoliosis is an injury. It's like a genetic problem or developmental problem.
I think it's scoliosis is just the contortion of the spine.
You can't do it to yourself, like, for fun. You don't cause scoliosis, it just happens to you. It's just an unfortunate thing that happens to people, and you get to live with a brace for a while until it corrects
So
itself.
were we
Uh,
intentionally not running the iron?
Guess what,
like, constructors
nerd?
for any reason?
You can't.
Andrew's just running a long form prank on us at this point with the iron.
I'm not.
He just actively
There
There
doesn't
have been
want
so
them.
many times I've gone over there and like the splitters aren't set up.
He
or
just
they're not
actively does
connected.
not want
Just
them.
like,
He
what is
just does
going
not
on?
want the base to be functioning.
No. What are you talking about? I'm trying. Give me 1 second.
It was working, and then you showed up and made it unwork.
No, it's only half right. Hold
This
on.
is
I gotta
completely
check.
right. I built the smelters ages ago, and on a regular basis, I come back and they're not working again. I'm like,
I just hooked
fixed-
the power to both of them. So.
I'm like, I made this work like an hour ago.
Okay.
And then I went on
There
to
you
set up
go.
all the other smelters for the other
I
resources.
am completely done touching this area. I have optimized it, and I am done. It's good. You're fine.
You cannot be
Anyways,
trusted.
you can give yourself scoliosis. That's what idiopathic scoliosis is.
The fuck is idiopathic? That seems like a mean
It's
thing
what
to call
happens
it.
when you have. Yeah, guess how you get it? By being an idiot and having bad posture. That's how you get it.
Apologies to everyone with scoliosis. Andrew's very insensitive. We've been
no,
working on it for the last 13
only
years.
idiopathic. Regular scoliosis is a thing, and you can get it naturally, and that's not
We're
your
currently
fault, but
12
only-
years into Andrew's redemption arc.
No, this is. I'm telling you. Do not. I know a lot about scoliosis. I have a family member who was born with it. I know a lot about it. Trust
You know
me.
a lot about the environmental causes of this disease that your family member was born with?
No, I'm telling you. Oh my god. I'm telling you that I am very aware of how scoliosis works because I know somebody in my family who has it and thus needs to know the distinction between regular scoliosis and idiopathic scoliosis.
Oh my god, chicken and waffles pizza.
Sounds amazing.
Why?
I opened Twitter because I was sitting here crafting something and I got featured with chicken and waffles pizza, which looks like squares of bismuth sticking out of a pizza slice. It's just really, it's very strange. Nothing could have prepared me for that visual. I put it in voice chat. Dump channel. It's very surreal. It's just pieces of fried chicken and waffles that have syrup in them fused into a slice of what looks like cheese pizza. I'm upset.
Okay.
This is my upset sound, was when my throat relaxes enough to burp.
That was a very Simpsons comical beer burp.
It very much was, yeah. Yeah, that's a good sample.
Put that in the soundboard.
Yep. That'd be a good soundboard.
Come back,
okay, there-
Pod. I'm bored waiting for you so I can see what I need to put in you next.
Wow.
Be working on the smart plates there. That's how we're gonna get to coal. We need 50 reinforced iron and 50 rotors.
Smart plates.
Okay. Foundations.
Can you only make rotors with an assembler?
You can.
I don't see it in my workbench.
if it takes more than, you can make the rotors in the craft bench. You can only make the smart plates in an assembler.
Hmm.
The rotors are way down at the bottom of the bench.
Oh, it's over here.
Oh, there they are.
They're just hiding down there.
Okay, so pipes and plates. I need to create the box for the pipes. Where is that? There it is.
Don't worry, guys. I'm just doing a lot of handcrafting chat while we wait for Andrew to let the base exist again.
It's already doing it. It's already existing. Nature is healing. It's
This
fine.
is the Neg Andrew stream.
I've stopped touching the mines.
Nature is healing. Andrew has been shamed into silence.
As always. As always. Always the silence, never the silencer.
Cool.
Oh wait, I have rope. And wait, I also have plates. Wait, no, you can't have my plates. Never mind. Fuck off. Oh wait, never mind. I'm gonna make more plates. Then you can have those plates. So fuck on.
Let's see.
Fuck in.
I currently have 9 rotors.
Is this storage unit veering off to the left, like in preparation for anything, or should we just build this up and have it go straight out like the other ones?
Yeah, if you could build it up, that would be solid. I just ran out of materials.
Oh, okay, cool. Hell yeah. Because
Yeah.
it was clipping and it was bothering me. I was like, we gotta get this.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. It's just there to store. So if you can move it higher, I would more appreciate it.
Okay, cool.
I gotta go pick up cement. Let's see. Okay, so besides that, where are we? So we're just in need of building these modules. How do you build that module?
I now have
That is
14
rotor.
rotors.
That is used by creating screws. So screws have to be created from pipes, which means that, okay. All right. My brain My brain is thinking. It's curving.
Proud of
into the
you.
shape of a brain, and it is getting there.
Is achieving brain-like status.
Yes, it's getting there. It started as just a small ball of clay. It will soon have wrinkles on it. Just you wait. We'll get there.
With H.
With age. If I must be known for something, I hope it's age. I don't know. Do you actually get anything for being the oldest person alive?
What do you mean by get anything?
Get anything.
I don't know.
Like a
So
trophy?
the mayor
Yeah,
of
like,
Planet
are you-
Earth shows up and gives you
I
a key
guess
to the...
you get some
Well, okay,
newspaper articles. They're like, hey, this person's still the oldest person alive. They're 107 now. That's crazy.
I'm saying, okay.
Oh,
so
they died.
I'm just-
You get one last news article.
It's like Children of Men, where they like talk about you on TV, but instead of the youngest person, it's like everyone's currently focused on the oldest living person.
You're essentially like a minor curiosity.
Yeah, hear me out.
Especially if you're like the
can
oldest person ever. You're like, wow,
I'm
look
sure.
at him go.
Yeah. I'm sure
120.
You could
Is it
be
worth
an
it?
influencer, right? Like, what does the oldest person in the world do every day? What do they wash their face with? What keeps them alive still? Like, you can definitely take advantage of that.
Oh,
It
the
just
oldest
does-
person alive as like a TikToker, like selling false
Yeah.
hope.
That sounds fantastic.
Does it?
Yeah. Could you imagine? You're just sitting in a chair and you're like, didn't die today, guys. And
I
that's
now
it.
have
That's the video you post
24.
every
I now
day.
have 24 rotors.
And then when you die, that's it. It never happens again. And then everybody knows. You have a hard cutoff, and they go, that was it.
You get a hard cutoff.
Yeah.
It's not really a hard cutoff. It's just the record so far.
Okay, I will pre-record an in memoriam for myself, and then when I die, in my will, I will leave someone to do that
Like
for
Mr.
me.
House from Fallout
Yeah.
New Vegas,
Yeah, exactly.
having an obituary
exactly
he made
like
of
that.
himself.
I mean, not as egotistical. Mine will be a lot more.
How do you be less egotistical?
What do you mean? How do you be? You just tell jokes the entire time. It's just going to be a really shitty stand-up gig.
Oh, okay. I like
It's
that's
not
preemptive.
egotistical.
I enjoy that it's preemptively shitty.
Well, look, I'm not a comedian, and when I'm like 125, I'm not going to be a comedian anymore. So like,
Anymore.
well, when you're that old, are you happy? I can't imagine. Like, you must be sad. Like, well, like you're like in this weird limbo state. You don't like you're
You're
not.
fantasizing about dooming yourself into being miserable.
Remember when the
No, but, like,
YouTube had Mr. Beast? Yes, Grandpa.
I mean, but like, okay, realistically though, I do not and never will have a desire to kill myself, which is good. That's what it should be. But even if I'm incredibly old and tired and want to die, I'm not going to kill myself because I don't have that moral feeling. So it's just a waiting game. I'm waiting for time to catch up to me. And at some point, it does become almost a curse, right? Like, you do feel like, okay, like the joke ends tonight, right? And you lay down and then your eyes open and you go like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm going to go crazy. When? Like, how annoying is the anticipation, the anxiety of like, can I go to the bathroom? Will this kill me? Like, is that every reaction? You know? Like, it would be so obnoxious. I would.
Andrew's
hate
just
to
sitting
be
here
so old.
fantasizing about being cursed by death. Or cursed by
But
life.
that is the curse of immortality. You're just like, okay, well, either I don't die, and that's, I guess, some peace of mind, or I'm going to.
Like, oh my
but I don't know
God,
when.
wrap it up.
Look, I had a lot of time. Like, when you read the Bible and you see that people live for like 500 years, your brain goes like, what does that mean? Like, so 500 years he just fell over? Did they know there's a time limit? Did they just keep going? And someone was like, damn, this guy hasn't stopped walking
did
for
they
like
know they
400
would
years.
die ever back then?
Well, yeah, they did. Like, Adam and Eve were the only ones who didn't die. And then when Eve ate the apple, God was like, no thanks, and then just like scooted them out of the immortality bubble. And then they just died. Like that, then just death was a thing. People had to have kids to survive. But those kids lived to like 1,000 years old. How the fuck do you do that? What does that even mean? Like, you live 1,000 years and then fall over and you're like, James, wait, how long was he alive? 1,000? Is that the cutoff? How old am I? 990? Fuck, I have 10 years. What do I do? Like, mortality eventually sets in. You start contemplating the time you have left, and then, like, the doom cycle begins. But, like, at some point, time
I now
is
have
so
42
long.
rotors.
Good job. See?
Nice. That's actually incredible.
But, like, time catches
Just
up.
giving
and it
status
always will.
updates.
I don't know. I can't believe you guys don't think about that. You guys need more,
Why don't you think more about being Dr. Manhattan like the rest of us?
Yeah, you need more, like,
It's the thing that
severe
we're all
ADHD.
always thinking about. It's all we ever think about.
I like to just think it all through, right? I don't want to leave any stone left unturned.
I think that we struggle enough to get half of what we hope to accomplish done in our lifetimes that living longer would not be boring. But it's just the world keeps changing faster than you can get used to it anyway.
But I mean, that does depend on if you need any care or not. Because if you sit like you do, like a bisexual, for like 50 more years, maybe
If you're gonna be
your spine
immortal,
will
you
be in
gotta
good
you gotta
shape.
plan for your future with your stupid sitting habits.
Exactly. Exactly.
And you're just looking out for your immortality.
Yeah,
Having a normal
I'm
one.
trying to. Like, could you imagine being Dracula, but like you have to, you have to like kind of curve over a little bit to the left in your
but
tomb.
with
Like,
back problems.
yeah, like you can't lay in your coffin straight anymore. You have to get a custom coffin. That's annoying. Like, what an annoyance. No thanks. I'm just gonna have a straight spine. I'm just gonna sit like I'm supposed to.
You gotta get an ergonomics coffin.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have like a Dr. Scholl's coffin. And you know how awkward that's gonna be to order? People are gonna figure out you're a vampire real quick when you're like, yeah, I need a comfortable coffin. So you're like, why? What do you, like, you're dead. Who needs comfortable
Dr.
coffins?
Scholl's coffin.
Wait. Is Dr. Scholl still alive? And if so, or if not,
was he ever a person? Or just a name?
I imagine he's a guy. Wait,
I don't know.
Dr. Scholl's is
A lot of named companies never.
Real,
a lot
right?
of like mascots never existed.
Okay, Dr. Scholl's was a shoemaker and a real doctor. Okay, cool.
Was.
All right.
Oh no.
Well, he died. Apparently, he was.
I'm now
quite old.
crafting all the way to 50 rotors.
Excellent. I'm working on the reinforced plates.
I did it.
So it started in 1906. He's well dead, but I would be curious if he died and his coffin was laid with a bunch of Dr. Scholl's in them. Like, I would probably do that. That seems like a reasonable thing. You're dead. You might as well be comfortable.
What are you
or
talking
it-
about?
I'm talking about the Dr. Scholl's guy. Like, you would, if you made Dr. Scholl's, wouldn't you, like, I don't know, like a pharaoh dies and gets buried with all of his gold or whatever. Wouldn't you, as a Dr. Scholl's guy, get buried with all of your Dr. Scholl's? That'd be like the most comfortable coffin.
All those spines I fixed, taking it back.
Wait, does he fix spines? Is that what that is for? I don't actually know what Dr. Scholl's are for, sorry.
I feel like I'm having a stroke.
Me too.
What, really?
Just losing my mind with this conversation. What are we talking about?
I think that explains a lot about why I feel the way I do every day.
Oh. Alright, I have 14 reinforced iron.
Why don't I have any cable? Where's all the cable in my life?
Go to the cable factory.
I'm kind of
We have a whole
not
building that
aware
just
of where
makes
that
factory.
cable- Where's that? Where's
Go
that
to the
cable?
go to the closest copper thing, and that's where it is.
Oh.
Hello, Marty.
Hello. What? Are you here?
Poof. Yeah. Where's my reinforced iron? There it is. Here you go. Marty. Oh, that's illusory. Shit. Where's Marty?
Oh,
Marty, no.
I'm
Oh,
a
Marty's
million
not-
miles away, bro.
Oh, Marty's not on
Oh
my compass.
no.
Oh, there's-
I went elsewhere to make more iron so that we could make this in parallel.
Oh, you went to make a whole other base
Yeah.
faster because of
Yes.
how badly Andrew's
No.
fucking it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I didn't think I was being that fucking bad about it. Jesus Christ.
You like single-handedly bottleneck the entire iron production by unwiring all of it and making it all do nothing.
Fuck, I'm sorry. I promise it was worth it. Like, it's really good now. It's really good, I think.
Let's
I
see.
hope. I don't know. I'm not gonna touch it anymore.
You can't craft our objective, can you? By hand?
No, there's an assembler
Yeah,
over by the elevator
there's-
that you can throw them into.
Yeah, you can assemble Avengers style.
How many
Just gotta-
reinforced plates did you say you had?
14.
Oh, I need to turn in the.
I have 30 right now, so we're still 6 short.
Doink.
I am now crafting smart
And-
plating. 1 and a 1. Okay. Just need a few more reinforced iron plates, and then we'll be ready to create the smart plating, and then we'll be able to unlock coal, I hope, and then the base.
Might as well just dump it in if you haven't already. So you
Yeah,
can start
I just
crafting.
wired it up.
Nice.
It'll start
I
slowly
was like, build
spitting
the
them all in
building,
there.
attach it, and then we can start moving.
If you build it, they will come. I'm gonna go look for
these
slugs to
factories
put
not
into that to
moving?
make it build faster.
What is the hold up here?
I've been
Where are you
under
guys
searching.
stopped?
Oh, there's a slug.
Oh, okay.
I've not been gathering enough slugs this session.
Oh yeah, and if you want to store them too, I put a little storage box like on the ground.
Do you know what slugs are for, Illusory?
Yeah, you can turn them into like batteries that let you like overclock or whatever
Yeah.
units
Yeah.
and other.
You can jam them into
stuff.
things to make them build faster. They're very nice.
Yeah.
Overclocking is so nice that I was very confused when Bird was talking about underclocking. I'm like, why would you ever? I don't understand.
You might underclock if you're trying to hit a particular output number for a thing. Like there's some ratios for coal plants where you could just underclock a couple of water things and actually have it work out to use less power.
Oh god, the evil spider things. I forgot about them. Oh, they're teleporting from lag. That's terrifying. I don't want to get nothing personal kitted by an alien spider.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, I'm sure there's very specific scenarios where you have like an exact setup where there's some level of it being wasted, so you would underclock it to just get rid of the excess. That's like
Wait,
so.
Didn't you say you'd made all the rotors?
Yeah, they're already in the thingy.
Oh, there were.
Yeah, he put them into
There's
the
only
machine.
23 sitting in here.
Let's see. Did I leave any in my inventory? I think I did.
Oh, that was my bad. I think I accidentally grabbed them.
Did you take?
I was trying to look at. I was trying to. Yeah, I accidentally grabbed them.
You
There
took
they
the
are.
rotors.
My bad. I didn't mean to grab them. I was trying to look at what they were in the codex. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to figure out how to make them.
I just took the one. This was so much working.
Oh, you can add it to do list. There we
Just
go.
ran away
That's
with
what I was
it.
trying to do. I
You
it's fine. I was.
the trolling is real.
Oh no, it's being reinforced. Okay, so I need 4 of those. 4 rotors, and then I can build another assembler, and then that assembler I can use to build. What's it called?
Rotors?
What am I building?
You
Yeah,
can reinforce.
yeah, making rotors. That is the plan. Okay, stop. You can make 4 now. Oh crap. There we go.
The
Beautiful.
summer sloop whip. The fact that it's still the summer sloop whip is very funny. It's just sitting
does
here
that mean?
looming. Like one day this will mean something.
Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
I think they'll get rid of them. They'll
You
go
know-
to launch 1.0 and they'll just delete these things that, that have been calling out to you the whole time.
Oh
They
god.
even have like voice acting and stuff now. Like surely they'll come up in the narrative when they add a story.
I like the idea that they just don't.
Yeah, maybe this game will
Just
eventually
exists.
add like a Subnautica-like story to it. Some kind of goal.
That'd be cool.
Are you okay, game?
I mean, there's definitely some evocative stuff with them talking about like chaos on Earth, and so it seems like they've got something going on. But
Yeah. Subnautica is still like the gold standard for me for survival survival, like open world survival games that have like some kind of narrative. It's also just like generally like Subnautica is like the most published, like the most polished feeling one that's come out so far. A lot of open world survival games feel like Gary's mod games. Like they feel like a weird source mod janky nightmare. Every time I've ever tried to play Ark, it feels like the game's pranking me.
Damn.
It's one of the worst interfaces I've ever seen. Basic like mobility and like actions all feel wrong. You constantly just don't trust the idea that you're not just gonna like somehow fall through the floor every second. Okay. These animals are just spawning in poison and then dying of the poison. Okay.
Hey, free
Cool,
farm.
yeah, hell yeah.
I just walked into a poison area and then a bunch of those guys that shoot fireballs all kept spawning in it and dying.
Solid. Taking one for the team. Appreciate it.
Very odd.
Okay, I need to start making these again.
What am I listening to?
I don't know. What are you listening to? This like the thing that the radio used to do?
Just hearing like strange twangy nature noises or something.
Okay.
Maybe it's the Mercer sphere? Those also still don't do anything, right?
Correct.
Just are. They're just, from day one, there's been strange, randomly spawning, rare-ish objects. In the Mercer sphere. And the, oh, I'm dying! Okay, I'm just gonna fall in this water and hope I don't die of falling in the water. I lived.
Oh, I took all of the stuff out of the. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. No, I'm gonna set up a thing where instead of manually making biomass, we can just throw wood and leaves in these things.
Yeah,
directly.
that makes sense. I just already had some. I was like, I'll do the thing.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just set up
got
like
it.
the network so you can feed all the things into it that then turn into biomass, that then turn into the etc.
Exactly.
Yeah, at our old base I used to have like the whole like Y splitter thing set up where there was like this is the one that leaves go in and this is the one that wood goes in and they
Yeah,
feed
I'm setting
into
that up
then,
right now.
yeah, then creating the biomass mulch which then creates the concentrated stuff. Unfortunately, you can't then make that automatically feed into the biomass burners. You always have to feed it manually, which is goofy. But oh well.
Oh, I need wire.
Okay.
Relaying message. Hello, this is
Now I want
I have
to.
been ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Oh.
Okay, I enjoy all the new dialogue about the weird artifacts that it was not here last time I played this game.
Yeah, it's cool.
My fucking AI was like, "Hello, I am paternal figure. I have debilitating illness, and the only cure is alien artifact."
What?
This is very akin to like the mesmers from Subnautica. Has anyone else ever played Subnautica besides me?
I have.
I have.
I have not played it.
Harvest.
I watched you play it.
Yeah, because
I watched Ashley play it.
Yeah, we watched Ashley play it for a speed run. That game has an enemy called a mesmer, and it like lures you in when you see it, like it hypnotizes you. And part of the effect is that your AI starts talking to you, telling you to swim closer. The one that's normally like, your oxygen is low, or you should go look for food or something. It's like it's just telling you to swim closer to the fish. It should be terrifying, but it's also like very small, like a Hawaiian fish type thing you'd see on the coast. So it just gives you a bite, and you're like, oh, that was stupid. Like this is how this thing normally hunts, but it is not. It cannot kill me.
It's like, oh, I got a big one coming in. It's like, wait, that one's walking.
It's more of a joke than anything. That is a floating tree.
You get this from time to time.
I do wonder how much this map was just procedurally generated on the fly, and then they just left it. So there's still a lot of geometry that just doesn't work. There's a few places where you can fall through the world, and there's just a lot of like floating trees and strange stuff that just shouldn't be where it is.
Yeah, I imagine that like the maps are probably the last thing you would focus on once you get all of the mechanics down, all the systems.
I think it's one of the first things you want to finalize, because when you update the game, you don't want to like change the geometry and fuck up like the bases people have built because now they're underground or something.
Well, no, you would keep those old maps, but I'm saying you would have like a 1.0 launch map that would just be
They've broken the maps a couple of times already as they've updated geometry.
They cannot be trusted.
Damn.
One of the quality of life things to unlock is just to unlock the chainsaw.
Yep.
Because there's just
we already have.
Yay!
You can go craft a chainsaw.
So it can just be so frustrating when you're just like, I'm making this base and there's just a tree in the middle of it. Go away.
It's very versatile in the crap it'll cut down.
Yeah, you can get rid of entire weird like coral structures or whatever the hell the game throws at you.
Yep.
You're like, yes, please. The base has to be perfect. I don't even like pistachios. This game has me eating them all day.
What? Oh, you're eating. Okay. Like, where did that come
for me, it's
from?
like the primary healing item in this game because they're so common.
Oh, yeah.
I always have pistachios in my hotbar.
They're always ready to pop a pistachio.
I think they're called the barrel nuts. They only heal for half a pip per, so they're really bad at healing, but they're so common that you can just chow down whenever you need to heal.
Yeah.
But they're vaguely off-putting because they're just giant pistachios you're just nomming down on. Just gonna have this like nightmare expanded belly from having eaten like 70 of these things to get your health back up.
I need fancy iron plates, which means I need screws. Which
Yeah,
means
22 out of 50 so far.
Of what, rotors?
The thing in the
Smart
corner.
plates.
Oh, the smart plates.
Thing that are made of 50 rotors and 50 reinforced iron.
So are we just making rotors by hand?
We did.
I already made 50.
Oh, okay.
Well, as long as you don't take any of them out, we're
Yeah,
done.
that's what that machine is doing. That that unlocks coal. It unlocks coal.
All right, so if you
unlocks the ability to unlock coal.
We need
If you collect
coal.
leaves or wood, there's no need to manually craft it into biomass. You can just throw it in one of the things now.
Yay.
Nice.
There's still one. I didn't hook up the third one yet because we have the storage unit feeding in an old biomass, so that's still running too. If you have biomass already, you can throw it in the storage still. But
We've done it. Yes! I have crafted 2 power shards.
New technologies can be developed based on this new, superconductive, gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in MAM.
No!
what happened?
I was on a false mission. We don't have overclocking yet, so these power shards don't do anything.
You use the slugs to research it at the MAM.
Where is our... Oh, there's the ma'am. Ma'am?
Ma'am?
Yeah, if you can't do anything to the slug yet, just drop it in the. There's storage outside the hub.
Throw it in
Kind of
the
like around the corner
trash.
from the man.
I need 50 iron plates. Here we go!
Here we go.
New resource
Caterium.
added to resource scanner.
You're a resource scanner. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for noticing. I've been
That's what I do.
I've been moonlighting as a resource scanner.
I'm
Get
a big
scanned, nerd.
resource scanner guy.
I have to lose one of my power crystals. Oh.
For now.
Well,
But
now
one
I have
day.
overclocking, so I can put the other crystal in our smart plate producer.
I made an assembler for rotors.
Hell yeah.
Now we're making them 150% speed, slightly faster. Let's look for more slugs.
I need to power you. Can you be powered?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
By
be
what?
I'm gonna be slug hunting here.
Ooh.
Gonna
Sounds like
gonna
a
go
lucrative
slug
career.
drunk.
Do we have enough power? Yes. Okay. We'll be able to survive. Yeah. Oh, we can research armor. Nice.
There's an alien DNA capsule.
Dino DNA.
Dino DNA.
So wait, do we just feed everything directly into the sky elevator now?
No, you put the thing in that the corner says to put into it. So objectives go in the sky elevator. Milestones go in the base.
The hub? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So the sky elevator is a separate, harder objective made out of really complex things that that are like the cap of our current tree of tech, essentially.
Perfect. Okay, so then I got the plates to put into the hub, and then soon I will have the rotors.
Wow.
Wow. Bam. Wham bam 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 bam.
I'm researching bacon and berries.
What? Oh, do we have, wait, how now? Brown cow? Have blue power slug. Do we have any blue slugs?
No.
I am looking for one.
I used
Okay.
one for research and the other one to put into our base.
How?
It's currently making our smart plates for us.
My god.
And if you take it out, I will find you.
Oh my god.
Data shows this as a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM.
Ma'am?
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 Okay.
Yeah, we could
Oh,
work
my
on
game
having...
just crashed.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we could definitely work on
No.
crafting rotors ourselves. Or automatically, I mean. So that is now it's also our other objective.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
It'd be good if... So you're setting up the base to make rotors?
Yeah, it already is. I just set that up. So if you go over there, there's a assembly that's making a bunch of rotors going into a storage unit.
Wow.
Wow.
5 rotors.
What I'm doing now is just trying to build. No, Marty. It's trying to build
Marty, no. I
build
haven't
more
crashed today.
flooring. I haven't either. I never crash.
Well, you're the host. I guess you're not really
No,
the
I'm not.
host.
No, I'm not the host.
This is a first and second time for me.
I'm curious as to what is causing that and if there is a solution. I'll have to check the logs before I shut down.
Damn it.
See
I
what's
did
going
die.
Oh, no.
It did count as you dying?
I see a crate, so I think it might have died correctly.
Okay. That would be ideal.
Yeah.
Let's see. I need to... continue the foundation.
50 rotors for protein inhaler sounds gross. Ooh,
So
6 more
judgy.
inventory slots. Let's go get some wire. I should be able to do that. Our trusty base over here has probably made like 1,000 of these. No way we're at... Okay, no, it doesn't have that much of it. I guess it's just producing them slowly.
What is?
Our wire
Your
production.
rotors are very.
We literally just have one smelter going into one wire production, then one smelter going into one cable production. So admittedly, I could just scale it up.
Yeah, that
I usually
Yeah.
just sketch out the basic idea just so that it's happening, and then you can come back to fix it later to make it happen more.
happen little right now, happen more later.
Yeah, it's more important that it's happening at all.
True. Okay. So now
Anyway,
I'm
we need
going
1,000
to
wire for that inventory upgrade. All right, so I'll work on that. That's a fun bonus objective to have.
Yeah, anything that gives you more hand slots is like hugely welcome.
Wood. Just saying wood over and over again like I'm scrolling Blue Sky on a Friday.
I was about to say like, yeah, like, who are you looking at there?
Like, I see the joke that happened.
acting quite stingy with the wood.
Unstingy,
Or
really.
those. Well, I mean, if you're not sharing it.
That's not what stingy means.
Is it not?
I'm bogardling the wood.
What does bogardling mean?
Bogarting.
What is bogard? Wait, that sounds less interesting. What does bogarting mean?
You know, not sharing.
Is that what it really means?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
hog.
People don't share.
Yeah, like quit bogarting the weed, man. I don't know. I feel like that's the only context I've actually ever heard it used in.
This takes in 30 iron, 30 copper per minute, but this produces 60 per minute. That's not very much. Right, that's the primary. Now I remember, the primary use for overclocking is for mines. Because if you overclock all your mines, then you can scale up your entire base because your sources are bigger. That's where I put all my actual overclocking in the past.
Hmm. Okay.
I remember now.
Okay, so I think we need more smelters.
Pop in a splitter. Blit. Barely enough space. I planned this out. Okay. Fuck, I'm out of resources. I've acquired more iron plates.
You have plenty of iron plates to choose from.
What is the word?
There's a lot of them.
Bogardling? Some kind of weird term that I picked up from Sherlock.
Sherlock?
It's introduced that somebody's been like secretly stashing their medication for months or something, and they say like bongardling or something. I'm like, what the fuck did the British people just say to me?
Oh, you're asking what what the British version of something is? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's something that we're not meant to understand.
No one can.
No one can.
It's a cosmic horror.
Can I build this here? I can. Okay. And that there. Wow. It go in, it go out. Yes. Okay. Boop and boop, boop and boop. Yay. So many rock.
So many rock.
I'll rock you
So
like a
many
hurricane. I've failed as a person. I'm still looking at craft benches.
Oh, the space elevator is ready to launch, though. Illusory, have you seen this before?
Oh, I have.
Probably. Oh,
But thank you.
Nice.
Yeah,
Press
you
the
can go ahead and
button.
launch it.
Launch it. I want to see it.
do it.
Do
do
it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Who's pressing
Why don't
the
you
button?
do it? Someone press it.
Andrew, press it.
Oh.
You're the closest, I think. And you might as well
Running.
just see it.
Press the button. Load, seal, send. All right. Chunk.
This is a neat visual.
All right. Sealing
Look
it
up,
in.
Look up at that elevator.
And goodbye.
Oh, hell yeah. I just fell into a cave. This is cool.
What?
Yeah, there's like a hole in the ground
It's
I didn't see. And I
going.
fell in,
It's
I fell
going,
into-
Andrew.
Whoa. Whoa, what does it do? Oh.
Boom.
Oh. Where did it go?
That'd be terrifying.
Railgun the payload up into space.
That would be absolutely terrifying.
Wait, it just shot that thing into space?
Yeah.
Yep. And now we have access to tier 3 researches.
Now we can research something useful like coal instead of something stupid like jump pads.
Wow, what the hell?